We're ready to roll here, so recording? All right. Well, we're back here with the Meet the Team after some things happened yesterday, but we're here with Coach Harper now. And, Coach, you guys are getting set to take the trip back down to Principal Park. Just talk about how fun this is for you and your squad.
Yeah, I mean, especially going back-to-back, it's hard to do that, and the kids are excited. And, we know it's going to be a tough game, and it was a tough game last year. And, we just got to play a perfect baseball game. We got to, Jacob's got to shut him down, keep him down at least less than 2 runs, and we got to find a way to score 3 or 4 runs.
I think Jacob's going to come out and throw really strong for you guys. He's had a little bit of rest, and after he pitches with a little bit of rest, he's always real sharp.
Yeah, he's pitched down there last year, so I don't think he'll have any jitters, and we just got to play solid defense behind him, and he's a senior, and he's our guy, so we'll see how things go.
Just tell us a little bit, Jacob, he pitches well, but your defense, really made some nice defensive plays in that first-round game against Troy Mills. So the defense is able to back up the pitcher when they're out there throwing strikes.
Yeah, we got some guys that are the first time there, but we have guys that played there last year, so, that's a bonus. And we got a game under our belt. We made a couple of mistakes, but we also, like you said, made some great defensive plays that kept Troy Mills from scoring. And, we hope that continues against Mason City Newman.
And Mason City Newman, they're 33-3 on the season. You look at their stats, looks like they're real solid 1 through 9 like you guys are, maybe hit for a little bit more power. So what are some of the things you're going to do to combat that and try and keep them off balance?
Looking at the scouting report, they have the NIAC approach, which is try to lift the ball and try to hit home runs. And that's a tough part to hit home runs in. And, hopefully Jacob keeps the ball down. We'll probably pitch a little backwards. And that means, we'll probably not start off with fastballs, start off with curveballs, sliders, changeups, and work the outside part, make them roll over if we can, and hopefully that game plan works, and we'll get our guys set, guys that pull, we'll move into the alleys, and this isn't something we just go out and throw the balls. We've done a lot of scouting and research, and we try to make it play in our advantage.
And I have a feeling, I just kind of have the feeling that you guys are really playing your best baseball of the season right now, and it's really important to be playing your best baseball, obviously, at this point in the season.
Yeah, and that's what you tell the kids. If they beat us, hey, we're at our highest level, they beat us, they're better than us. But, we expect to go in there and win. We don't expect to lose. We expect to play at a high level and put pressure on them and see if they're playing their best baseball. And that's what it comes down to.
Talk about your seniors on this team and what leaders they are.
Yeah, they've done a great job. Guys have accepted roles. The seniors have accepted roles. We've had some injuries with the seniors. Guys like Colin Schrader and Brady Ports, have, Brady's been injured now. He may get to play a little defense this weekend, we're hoping. And, Colin's been in and out of the lineup and has done a good job of being that backup guy for us. And, you got to love those kind of guys. They're role players and they understand, part of the same race family, you got to accept your role.
And you got a guy like Colin, you can use him as a pinch runner, courtesy runner, and he's really quick, a real threat on the bases.
You bet, and like I said, if something happens or someone goes down, we got a guy to put in the outfield as well, or pinch hitter. He handles the bat, he can put the bunt down, he slaps the ball to right field, and that's kind of some of the things we like. And so, yeah, you bet. Those guys are hard to find. A lot of times in teams like this, they don't go out.
And just tell us a little bit about, Remsen St. Mary's definitely has a big tradition in baseball here. This is definitely special for the community. Just explain, how great the community support is behind you guys.
Yeah, it's part of the culture. It's been since the 60s, 70s, and the 80s. The teams, it's hard to get there as well, but people follow us, as you've seen. We'll get 1,000 or 1,500 people at a game. And, it's just some part of the family traditions here in Remsen.
Sounds good. Well, Coach, I think the bus is running. We'll get the seniors on here, and let's have a good trip to Principal Park again.
Thanks, Keith. Hope to see you.
All right. Yeah, we'll be there tomorrow at 11 a.m.
All right, thank you.
All right. So welcome back here. We are with Jacob Wesselman. Jacob, you're going to be on the mound tomorrow. Talk about what the experience is like to go down and pitch in Principal Park.
Yeah, I got to do it last year a couple times, actually, and, yeah, it was really fun. Especially for a kid coming in, if you're gonna pitch on that field, it's a very good experience. It's a AAA field, and it's just a fun thing to be a part of, and I'm glad I got to do it twice.
Obviously, you guys won the state championship last year in Class 1A. You're trying to defend that title this year. Just talk about how fun and special this is for you and your teammates to be able to put yourselves in the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, it's hard to do one time and then come back the next year and do it again. It's something that hasn't been done here since back when Dean was playing in the 80s, and it's just great to start up another tradition going on here, and we got a couple more groups of kids coming in that are pretty good, and we're excited for our future.
Talk about you and your other seniors. How long have you guys been playing baseball together?
We've been playing baseball since like first, second grade together, and Nick Staub, one of our assistants, was always our coach, and he did such a great job bringing us up and bringing us up in the right just mindset and right program, and it's been a lot of fun playing with these guys.
Tell me, in a world full of Cubbies fans nowadays, you've got a Milwaukee Brewers hat on. Are the Brewers your favorite?
No, I'm actually a Twins fan. I just got the cap.
You're a Twins fan. What do you think of Miguel Sano?
He's a stud. He's been coming on offensively and defensively lately, but.
So you're a pitcher. So who's the best pitcher on the Twins staff? There's only one correct answer. That's Bartolo Colon.
Bartolo, yeah, he's a good pitcher. He doesn't throw with a lot of velocity, but he hits his spots. But I think Irvin Santana, he's probably my favorite one.
He's your favorite one. So tell me if you had to take away a favorite memory so far from your baseball career here at Remsen St. Mary's. Maybe just think about a special moment.
Oh man, it'd have to be winning the state championship and doing a dog pile on Principal Park. That's something I'll never ever forget in my life.
Hopefully we get to do that again this year.
Yeah.
I forget. Tell us who your parents are too.
Jim Westman, the coach, and Suzanne Westman.
All right. Do you have any crazy nicknames at all or anything?
They like to call me Holla.
Holla? Okay.
Yeah, Holla. It's just kind of stuck with me when I was little.
All right. Hey, sounds good. Thanks for stopping by here, Jacob, and have a good game tomorrow. How's that sound?
Thank you. Sounds good.
Thanks. I'll thing twice here. So how's RJ doing again here today?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. Are you looking forward to riding that bus down to Principal Park?
Oh, it's a lot nicer bus than we had last time, so yeah.
So
looks kind of nice.
What are some of the things that you guys on the team do to kill the time on the bus ride? You play little cards or?
We usually watch a movie. I think we got the final season this time, so that's a good baseball movie. And then, most guys just sit on their phones usually. So
something like that.
Yeah.
Tell me, what is maybe one of your favorite memories from this season?
Probably the dog pile, getting to hug Jacob after we played so long together, and then having all the rest of the seniors follow. It's something we dreamed for a long time.
And of course, Noah jumped over the pile.
Yeah, that's funny. That was good.
What are your plans after high school here?
Go to South Dakota State for agronomy.
All right. What does it mean to you to be able to be in the position to go down and try and defend a state championship? It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, especially being able to do it with the guys I grew up with and with my dad who coached us all the way through. It's just a really great experience, and be able to do it twice is just amazing.
Tell us, who are your parents? Any siblings?
Nick Staub, he coaches. Deb Staub and Miranda Staub is my sister.
Sounds good. Well, hey, thanks for stopping by here, RJ. We'll let you get on the bus. Have a good game.
Sounds good.
All right, thanks. We're going to check in here, I believe. Brady Port's here, a senior. You're one of the lucky ones that gets to go again here. So, Brady, how excited are you to be able to head back down to Principal Park? It's a lot of fun playing in that park.
Yeah, it's amazing stepping on that field and looking up in the crowd and seeing the sea of blue. It's a pretty great feeling.
What are the emotions like when you get down to the park and you realize, hey, this is it. We're going to try and do this thing. What's the first thing that goes through your mind when you walk out on the field?
Basically just play your game and focus, because got to play. Every game could be your last. You never know.
So you are a senior here at Remsen St. Mary's. Maybe if you could pick a favorite memory that you have here from your baseball career.
It'd just be getting to go to state again.
Sounds good. So tell us, who are your parents and any siblings or anything like that?
Yeah, my parents are Randy and Karen Ports, and I have 3 siblings, Danica Ports, Andrew Ports, and Allison Ports.
And I remember yesterday I gave you a hard time. We need to get Danica to sing that national anthem a little quicker, don't we?
Yeah, I told her that.
But she does a good job. So, thanks for stopping by here, Brady. Have a good game, and we look forward to it tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. All right, we've got Jacob Luch coming in here. How's Jacob doing today?
Not so bad. You?
Not so bad. What's your favorite part about going down to Principal Park?
Just walking out on the field the first time and seeing all the fans get up and cheer, and you can feel the crowd roar as you walk on the field. It's an incredible feeling.
How awesome is the community support here behind you guys?
Oh, it is huge. Our community is by far one of the best in the state of Iowa, if not in the country. You got all the alumni that support you and come back to support. And it's a huge aspect.
Tell us maybe a favorite memory from your senior year here so far.
Favorite memory, I'd have to say just getting back to state, and hopefully we can get the job done.
The dog pile against West Sioux was pretty fun too, I hear.
Yeah.
Except we keep giving Noah a hard time.
Yeah.
He jumped over the pile. So tell us, you're a senior. What are your plans here after high school? And tell us about your family a little bit.
I'm going to Iowa State for agricultural engineering, and I might come back and farm with my brother and dad someday.
Sounds good. Northwest Iowa's a great place to be, isn't it?
Definitely.
All right, sounds good. We'll get Colin in here so that way you guys can get rolling. And Colin's going to hop back on here. So how's Colin doing today?
Oh, pretty good.
Are you excited to get on that bus and head back down to Principal Park?
Yeah, it's a pretty nice bus this time.
I asked some of the other guys, I'll ask you again here. What's it like just to get on the field at Principal Park? What runs through your mind as you step out onto that field?
Wow. It's just a big ballpark, big atmosphere. I mean, it's not quite a major league ballpark, but it's as close as the state of Iowa has and the closest us St. Mary's players are going to get to step on a major league field, so it's a pretty good feeling.
Talk about the community support. How awesome is it that the community kind of rallies behind you guys?
Yeah, for sure. Every sport at St. Mary's and every activity at St. Mary's has just a whole community behind it because the community pretty much runs the school. And without that support, St. Mary's isn't what it is. And can't thank the whole town of Remsen, all the St. Mary's supporters and volunteers for everything they do for us.
Talk about these other seniors on the team. How long have you been playing baseball with these guys, and how does that make this experience special?
Yeah, Nick Stout has been our coach in basketball and baseball throughout our entire upbringing, and I don't know, he probably brought us all together in 4th or 5th grade, probably to start traveling together along with the juniors, and we started going to tournaments and started winning a lot of tournaments, so we kind of had the expectation coming into high school that we could be good, but I think winning 2 state titles in a row would be out of our mind.
Awesome. Tell me a little bit about your family and what are your plans after high school?
My family, we live on a farm just south of Owens, and I'm the oldest of 5 siblings, so I kind of have a leadership role there, and I kind of bring that into St. Mary's School and onto the playing fields as well. And then I'm going to go to Morningside College in Sioux City and play basketball and then get a major in egg business, and then hopefully after I graduate from there, come back and farm along with my dad, uncle, and grandpa.
Sounds good. Well, thanks for stopping by here, Colin. Enjoy your ride, and we'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Thanks for all your support.
Sounds good. Thank you.